Hello YouTube and welcome to another TechSlaws video. This time we are going to compare the brand new Motorola Moto G with the Google Nexus 4. First thing you will notice is the screen size difference here. We got a 4.7 inch IPS display on the Nexus 4 and a 4.5 inch LCD display on the Moto G. This means, is the Moto G lighter? No. On paper the Nexus 4 is lighter, but in real life you won't notice any differences. Feeling in your hand, the Moto G feels comfortably in your hand. You can reach the on-off button and the volume buttons here, which are a little bit loose. You can hear it. You can play with them around. They're a little bit sharp-edged. It's okay. If you remember the price, 169 euros, this is certainly okay with this. On the back side we got this plastic cover here. You can remove it. There will also be some colorful back cover for the Moto G, but you won't be able to remove the battery or insert any micro SD cards here. On the Nexus 4 we got our glass backside and our rubber surrounding here. You can't remove the backside, you can't remove the battery, and there's also no micro SD card port. In terms of feeling in your hand, the Nexus 4 is definitely the more higher quality device. It feels more valuable in your hand than the Moto G, if you know what I mean. But if you think about 196 euros, this is definitely okay. Also the back cover is curved, and so it should make it, but it should feel differently in your hand, but actually no, it doesn't. It just feels right and okay. So nothing here. Then let's talk screen. I already mentioned IPS display, LCD display. On the Nexus 4, great colors, great viewing angle, no problems at all, and a good brightness. On the LCD, the same. We got good colors, okay with the reflections, it's bright enough, they're really comparable there, but we got a less good viewing angle. This, if you go horizontally, you will definitely see this is not as nice as with the IPS display on the Nexus 4. Vertically it's fine, but when are you looking on your smartphone from the side, not that this won't happen that often. So next thing, let's go to the browser here. Let's see the home page. Just both devices are on the same Wi-Fi network, and just that you can see the comparison here. And now let's zoom in. So brightness same, but the colors are a little bit different here. The Moto G is much more brighter and more white, whereas the Nexus 4 is warmer, more yellow. I can read them both exactly the same, no problems here. Let's open up a new site. No, and up. Speed race, go. A little bit to give you on performance here. Both devices got a quad-core CPU in it. We got here a Snapdragon S4 Pro and the new S400, both from Snapdragons. And we got a first crash. And this is one thing that happens sometimes with the new Moto G. It doesn't run that smooth as the Nexus 4. Both devices got Android Jelly Bean 4.3 on them, and performance just from the CPU should be comparable. We got 2 GB of RAM, 1 GB of RAM. When we are talking GPU, graphic power, the Nexus phone is definitely the way more capable phone here, but it depends. Are you going to play a lot, or are there even games out there that take advantage of this huge GPU power here, or are the app developers are just saying, I don't care about other GPU phones, I want my app to be able to run on most devices here, so I don't really use the power. Next point, screen, speakers. Let's talk about speakers. YouTube. Both devices got their speakers on the backside, here and here. So if you lay them flat on the table, it's not great. So lift it up or turn them around if you want to hear some music or audio. We start with the text loss video, an older one. Volume is set to max. Let's start. Unboxing video here. I got a package from Amazon and inside there's a new HTC
I go down to 80%.
Android smartphone. The package looks like a little bit like a Mac Mini. So this was this, and now 100% on the Moto G. Same video. Unboxing video here. I got a package from Amazon and inside there's a new
Down to 80%.
HTC One Android smartphone. The package looks like a little bit like a Mac Mini and it's really thin. I'm wondering if it's a... So I don't know if you can hear it, but the Moto G speaker is a better one. It is louder on 100% volume. Both do a mumble. They got this cranky noise ups and this they don't really sound well on 100%. If you go to 80%, it's still loud enough, but definitely clearer. And still, the Moto G is at 80% louder than the Nexus 4, and it definitely feels more volume. Both are just standard speakers, but in comparison, the Moto G does the better speakers. And again, you can't see it. There's a little bit of tiny lag. The display has to refresh sometimes. Maybe there will be a software patch, maybe with Android KitKat 4.4, which will be released for the Moto G in the next couple of weeks. They will do the update here and it will run smoother, but we have to see. So we got display, we got performance, we got speaker. What about camera? Camera, of course, the camera. We got here the Nexus camera system here with the menu doing this and that, and we got photosphere here. On the Moto G, we got Motorola's own camera setting menu, a rotation wheel, which won't give you photosphere. And you can download the Nexus camera. I already did this. Even there's a Nexus 4 camera, 4.4 camera is out there. No, this is again the Moto camera. Let's see. Let's take the new 4.4. And we get the menu. It works fine, but still no photosphere here. Cameras. 8 megapixel camera on the back, 5 megapixel camera on the back. Records in 180p, records in 720p. Do you notice a difference in pictures or even in video recordings? No, they are both crappy. Don't get your hopes up. Definitely not a good backside camera quality. If you have enough light, maybe you can do something, but still don't get your hopes too much up. Front-facing cameras, both got 1.3 megapixel cameras, both record in 720p. But in terms of video quality and audio quality, the Moto G is a clear winner. You can do really nice selfie videos, video vlogs, or all the stuff. For Google Hangouts, for Skype, I would definitely prefer the Moto G. So what else? That's pretty much it. Let's talk about price. The Nexus 4 started at 299 euros in the 8GB version last year. It's not yet anymore available. And after a price drop to 199 euros, you can't actually buy the Nexus 4 anymore. You can buy them used on eBay for around 200 bucks. Or you can buy the brand new Moto G for 169 euros in the 8GB version, 199 euros in the 16GB version. So make sure you think about this. If there's no micro SD card in both devices, make sure that you have enough storage, because you can't upgrade anymore after this. Both devices support USB OTG on the go, if this is a solution for you running around with an adapter, the USB stick or such thing. Roundup. We got feeling in your hand quality, build quality, winner is the Nexus 4. We got display, winner is the Nexus 4. We got speakers, winner is the Moto G. We got camera quality, but because of the better front-facing camera, we got winner Moto G. We got Performance, definitely the Nexus 4, but after patch, maybe the Moto G will get rid of all its lags. Then both devices have no LTE function, but the Nexus 4 comes with NFC. If you ask me if you can get both devices at the same price, take the Nexus 4. If you have already the Nexus 4, you don't need to switch. No. If you only can get the Nexus 4 if you're paying $50 more than the Moto G, I wouldn't say not really worth your money. No, not really. The Nexus 4 was the old price performance champion. The Moto G is definitely the new price performance champion, in my opinion. So this is it. This was the comparison video between the Moto G and the Nexus 4. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye!